Kidzuko.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Hi, and welcome to Reading Rainbow. I'm Michael the Librarian. Bellen Woodard is the main character in the book More Than Peach. She's also its real-life kid author. More Than Peach is a book Bellen wrote about an experience of hers in school when a classmate asked her for a skin-colored crayon. Not only did she turn that experience into a book, she also started a crayon business to make more crayon colors available to kids everywhere. So today, we're gonna see what it's like to be a leader in your community when you're still a kid. Let's visit our new good friend, Bellen Woodard.
Hi, my name is Bellen Woodard, and I am 14 years old, and I'm a dancer, and I love to travel, but aside from all of that, I'm also a business owner and a CEO of my business, Bellen's More Than Peach project. I'm the world's first Crayon Activist, and since I launched my brand, I now have my first book, More Than Peach, and recently, a month ago, I have my second book, Ballet Brown. When I first made my first book, More Than Peach, and I was advocating for inclusion in crayons, I feel like that itself and changing the language has always been just about how we include every color. So my goal for More Than Peach is to encourage youth leadership and empathy in not only young people, but really in everyone. I wanted More Than Peach to show that we are advocates and that your voice really matters. And so if you use your voice, you never know how many other people you're helping. This is my office. I have a bunch of things people have sent to me over the years, so I have like this little Bellen thing. That was made out of my crayons, and that's so cool. Somebody painted that for me, so I keep all of those relics, letters from little kids. These are some of my most recent letters that I've gotten from a beautiful classroom. I just love getting things from the classroom because this whole thing started in the classroom, so these letters mean a lot to me. I started the company back in 2020 when I was in elementary school. I had to juggle things like school and dance and lots of other things. It makes me feel good that I have such a great support system and that I know that I'm not alone in this and that it doesn't have to be overwhelming and that I have people that moderates that and allows me to live my life and all the other things that are important. This is one of my best friends, Elise, and we're both dancers and we're on the same dance team. My dance room is where I encourage myself to be the best version of myself and the best dancer I can be. We're just practicing some of our tricks since it's summertime, and it's very important for us to keep working on it even when we don't have those normal hours of dance. These are my little baby shoes, like my absolute baby shoes. Probably some of my first pairs you could see. It's called pancaking, and you put foundation on your shoe and then it changes the color of the shoe, but it doesn't always work, and I ended up actually ruining some of my point shoes from doing it because it absorbs, and that was because that they didn't have the point shoes in my color, and it's unfortunate. We shouldn't have to make extra trips just so we can get the color that we need.
I feel like it shouldn't be that way and that you should be able to get your shoes and tights at all the local places too.
So the reason why I decided to create the term Ballet Brown was because when ballet first started in Europe, the pink was made to blend with the dancers with the lighter tones because everybody had that tone, and it gave the effect that you're flowing and that there's a line between your arms and your legs. But as other people started joining ballet over the years, not everybody had the light skin tone, and if your legs don't match with your arms, then the line is already broken. And so that's why I decided to not only name my book Ballet Brown, but to also coin the term Ballet Brown to show that Ballet Brown is here and it's just as much as a thing as Ballet Pink, and it's not only just a term, but it's also just a new mindset that we're growing and we have to grow as society grows. As someone who has been dancing since I was 2, I feel like it definitely is a confidence booster because if you feel good in what you're wearing, then that just makes your dancing 10 times better.
Speaking of all your point shoes, I have my point shoe fitting soon.
Okay, let's go. Bye. I'll go get ready. I have an event at the library for Ballet Brown. I'm really nervous. Hey guys, I'm at Ashford Public Library and I have my first book signing / book reading event locally for Ballet Brown, and I'm not very used to it, but I see my name over there and I think that's pretty cool.
Thank you all for coming out to Ashburn Library. You may already know about Bellen. Bellen is an accomplished author of 2 books, an innovator, a CEO.
Thank you. I'm super excited to do this again. Since I've watched the brand, I've gotten to meet so many cool people, and I've got to travel the world and travel to so many cool places and with cool people as well. I've gotten to meet people like Kelly Clarkson, Michelle Obama, Simone Biles, and so many other people. I've gotten to travel the world while meeting kids and people and change the language, and that was exactly what I wanted, for it to not only reach just here, but everywhere.
All right, moving up into the current day, we have this new project.
So Ballet Brown isn't only my new book title, but it's also a new term and a new mindset that I coined.
Now tell me, why is this project so important to you?
The project is important to me because, and this is a message to parents, when you're starting your kids out in ballet, it's important because if you start them out on the right foot and automatically put them in the color that suits them, then from the very beginning, they don't have those questions, well, what's off about me versus the rest of my friends? Why is there a disconnect for me, but my friends, there is no disconnect. And so it eliminates those questions and the uncertainty, and it gives you a confidence boost from the very beginning. It's been a very long day, but it's been a really cool experience. I saw a bunch of new faces, and that was really cool. I also love seeing people I know, because whenever I do these events, it's always either in another state or another country, so it's really cool to see familiar faces, and yeah, I see the support from my own community. So, yeah, good day. So I'll see you later, and I'll see you soon.
Bellen is a kid in a world of adults, but here I am, an adult, in a chair for kids. I bet Bellen is more comfortable. But at the end of the day, Bellen is still like any member in society and has the ability to make change, just like all of us, including you. You can make your impact felt in your community, just like Bellen did. Remember, Bellen started out small, speaking up in her classroom. Even that still takes courage. So you can start small too, and we're gonna show you how, with an easy way to help make the world a better place. Cool postcards! In the meantime, make sure to follow the rainbow.
Don't forget to check out some of the other fun videos on Kidzuko.